Hey there, welcome to the channel. Greetings from Koh Samui. In this video, I wanted to go through and share some of the lessons that I've learned after growing my YouTube channel to almost 13,000 subscribers now over the past 5 years. And I'll also share some insights and things that I would have done differently if I had to do it all over again, right? So to get started, the first thing I would have done differently is probably I would have started running some Google Ads campaigns in order to get more traffic, more views, more subscribers to my channel faster. And I did play around with this a little bit for some of my sponsored videos that I'd created, but otherwise there was very, very minimal advertising for the channel over the past 5 years. It's almost 100% organic. And one of the reasons for that being is because when I was running the ads on Google AdSense, I noticed that there was this very steep drop off in the number of views and the overall retention rate of my videos. So after that, I pretty much, just stopped running the ads and I focused on getting the views and subscribers using strictly organic methods. So basically just putting up content on a consistent, regular basis. I've got about 1,000 videos on the channel now, so I'm quite prolific. I'm always creating new videos for YouTube. And, I was just watching an interview or like a video by this guy, Nick Saravallo, who's one of the leading experts in the AI automation space. And he was sharing some insights into getting 100,000 views per day on his social media channels, including YouTube. He's a very smart guy. And he was saying that it's actually more so quantity versus quality. And I think a lot of people, they just get stuck in this perfection loop where they think that everything has to be perfect. And that actually holds them back in many ways from just creating content. Basically just hit record and get something up there because done is always better than perfect. And I thought that was very insightful. It is really a matter of just quantity over quality because through enough putting in the reps and after lots and lots of practice, your quality will improve, tracking the amount of videos that you actually get up there. And if you're not putting anything up on YouTube, then nobody's going to see your content, right? And that's where a lot of people get stuck because there's so much competition nowadays. There's, like millions and millions of content creators out there. And I would say the vast majority of them either never get started or they're just not creating enough content in order to improve this as a skill set, right? So for me, I would say that was one of the things that I've done right on the YouTube channel over 5 years. I got like 1,000 videos on here, just providing lots of value, specifically on, making the move to Thailand. But I've got lots of other videos about all sorts of different topics up here as well, including AI, marketing, social media, sales, even all these sorts of things. So it is important to choose a niche. And for me, like my niche is specifically like a Thailand vlogger, but I can create things around that topic as well that kind of feed back into the core concept or the thing that I'm helping people to achieve, right? And I just put up a video yesterday sharing my daily schedule while walking around Samui. And, that's already starting to get a decent number of views. And one of the really nice things about YouTube as well is that this is evergreen content. So basically, as long as YouTube exists and you've got a channel that is growing consistently over time, it's just going to continue getting more and more views. Your content will continue getting more views. And YouTube, I don't think is going anywhere anytime soon. I'm sure it'll be around for, 10, 20, 30 years plus. I could be wrong, but that's the perception that I get. And if you are looking to start your own YouTube channel, the best time to get started was 5, 6 years ago, and the second best time is today. So if you are just putting it off, then you're never really going to get anywhere, right? The most important thing is you just hit record and shoot a video. Doesn't have to be perfect because, there's no such thing as perfection at the end of the day. You just need to get something up there that people can watch. And to that point, I actually have a friend from the US. He now lives in Da Nang, Vietnam, and I was able to meet him when I was there recently for this conference right here, Vietnam Nomad Fest, where I was a speaker. That was about 3 weeks ago now. And he is very, very smart with like creating systems around AI, and he's building out his own agency. And he's, doing very, very well in that space. But he's just recently launched his own YouTube channel, and I wanted to give him a shout out. His name is Ty Shane on YouTube. And he just recently launched it. He's just getting started. I think he's got like 3 videos up there now. And he's working with one of the leading experts in AI and YouTube automation. So just over the past, I think about a month now, he's got 1,000 subscribers. And he has a very small number of views on his videos, but he's getting the subscribers coming in. And that's, one of the most important things for ultimately getting monetized on YouTube. You will need 1,000 subscribers, which he already has. And now he just has to work on the 4,000 watch hours. So that's, for me personally, that was one of the hardest milestones to hit. It wasn't that difficult to get to 1,000 subscribers, but the 4,000 watch hours was quite challenging. And that's what a lot of YouTube content creators struggle with is hitting that watch hour milestone. But once you are able to achieve that, you can turn on monetization. You'll get approved for the YouTube Partner Program, and that was one of the most exciting things for me as a YouTuber, was getting that email from the YouTube Partner Program officially welcoming me into their content creator program, right? So once I got that, I think I made like my first dollar in the first day, but that was one of the most important milestones for me, was making that first dollar, because then I proved that it was possible, and YouTube became more than just a hobby. It became an actual job for me, essentially. But keep in mind, like I mentioned in my video yesterday, sharing my daily schedule here in Samui, I still don't have a boss that's lording over me and telling me what to do day in, day out. I can set my own hours. I have a flexible schedule. I could basically just create these videos anytime I want. And I'm not making a ton of money from every single video, but it all adds up over time. And since I have 1,000 videos, over 1,000 videos on my channel now, those are just accumulating more and more views pretty much on autopilot. I don't have to do anything much. Obviously, I could hire someone on Fiverr or Upwork or something to start growing the channel faster by optimizing SEO and these sorts of things. And I do get people reaching out to me via email quite regularly now, offering me Fiverr gigs and, done for you services to grow the channel faster. But a lot of times what they do is they just send me screenshots from like vidIQ, which is a tool that I'm already using. And they're basically like doctored screenshots that I know they're not accurate, right? So when someone sends me something like that, I'm very reticent to trust them, because they basically already lied to me in the email. And I can easily go into my vidIQ and I can see that they are not telling the truth, right? My SEO score is a lot higher than the screenshots that they're sending me, right? So for me, that's kind of a red flag, and I'm not very trustful of a lot of these people. But if you do have a good offer for me and you actually have the proven skills to, grow my YouTube channel at a reasonable price, then you're welcome to send me over an email. I've got all my links in the description below. I'm always happy to, have a conversation with people that can grow my channel faster. But for the most part, I think, I'm already doing a lot of the right things. I use vidIQ, which I also have a link in the description for if you want to sign up for that. It can even create AI thumbnails for you as well. So basically, all you have to do is give it a subject, upload a photo of yourself, and you can even use reference videos. So basically, it will pull the thumbnail from other popular videos on YouTube and kind of adapt yours to look similar to that. And then you can basically just put your face on there. And that's all available in vidIQ Boost, which is the paid plan. I think it's like $19 a month or something like that. It's very affordable, and it saves a lot of time, and it basically just helps you grow your channel faster. So that's one of the things I would have done better at the beginning of growing my channel is actually starting to use some of these tools like vidIQ or TubeBuddy. That's something I wasn't doing for a while. And then also the affiliate marketing as well. I didn't have any affiliate links in my description for, I think, around 3 or 4 years. And then last year, I finally signed up for a platform called Travel Payouts, which essentially allows you to join a bunch of affiliate programs with the click of a few buttons. And that's a very, very powerful tool. And then I can just pepper in all of my affiliate links into my descriptions. But keep in mind, I'm getting thousands of clicks on my affiliate links, and I'm still making essentially $0 per month from the affiliate programs. And that's one thing that I could actually use help with. So if anybody's watching this video and they want to help me with like actually getting commissions from affiliate programs, that would be super helpful, because I think over the past 8 months or something, I've made like $50. It's not even enough to get the payout from Travel Payouts, right? So I'm not exactly sure why that is, since I am getting thousands of clicks every single month on my affiliate links, but nobody's actually going through and making the bookings on, Agoda or Trip.com or Get Your Guide. So I'm not actually getting payouts from the affiliate programs. Drinking some coffee today. But yeah, one of the new things that I'm looking to start building out for the business is actually AI chatbots and AI agents to basically handle a lot of the sales process for me and automate some of the tasks that I don't really enjoy doing myself. I think it makes a lot more sense to just build some sort of system to do that versus hiring an entire sales team, which can cost, thousands and thousands of dollars. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me if I can basically just automate a lot of this stuff. And I've already started doing that on the Facebook side, and I'm looking to start doing that on YouTube as well. There's certain things tools that you can use to essentially add the chapters into all of your videos so that people can skip around to the key points in your YouTube videos. And you can use a tool like make.com to do that, or N8N, which is another powerful AI automation platform. So I'm looking into doing some of those things, which will ultimately lead to, I think, more views on my channel moving forward. But at the end of the day, I'm still really, really happy with what I've been able to achieve over the past 5 years. I think I've got like almost 2.5 million views on my channel, and that's just continuing to grow pretty much on autopilot because I've got so many videos on the channel at this point, providing value on all sorts of different topics. So pretty much at this point, it's just a matter of doubling down on what's working and do more of what's working and less of what's not, essentially. So what's working already is basically just creating the YouTube videos like I've been doing for years now. And if you have any questions, maybe you want to start your own YouTube channel so that you can essentially make the move abroad to Asia, where we've got a much lower cost of living, better quality of life in many ways. You don't necessarily have to be making $5,000-$10,000 a month. You could pretty easily get by, especially if you're just a single person, on roughly $1,000 to $2,000 a month. And there's also a lot to love about Da Nang as well, which I was just recently visiting for roughly 3 weeks. As I mentioned earlier, I was speaking at a conference there, Vietnam Nomad Fest, and it was a lot of fun. I really like Da Nang as well. And another nice thing about Da Nang is that the cost of living is about 30 to 40% cheaper than Thailand, especially a place like Koh Samui, which is one of the more expensive places to live in Thailand. But I've been living here for roughly 4 years now, so I'm finding ways to make it work, mostly just by creating content on YouTube and Facebook, and they basically pay out every single month. And I have, courses and free trainings about all that stuff on my YouTube channel as well, so you're welcome to check those out. But yeah, in this video, I just wanted to kind of share some of the things that I would do over again if I had to start a YouTube channel from scratch. And just to rehash, I would basically, start running ads. I'd start using the tools like vidIQ and TubeBuddy. The sooner the better. And also affiliate marketing, because that's something that basically you can get started with right away. And you don't have to be part of the YouTube partner program to basically, put the affiliate links in the description. And you could also pepper in like paid courses on, let's say, Gumroad, for example, which is one of the quickest ways to, start selling courses online. It's completely free to get started, and they charge small transaction fees for every sale. So also, I've got links to my Gumroad courses down below as well if you want to check those out. Most of them are free and some of them are paid, but they're very cheap. So that's another thing that I would recommend for you if you're looking to start your own YouTube channel, is just start basically creating offers and courses that you can start selling right away. That way you don't have to wait to get monetized and basically get paid for your videos from the ads that are running on them through the YouTube Partner Program. That's how I would say the vast majority of content creators on this YouTube platform get paid, and that's a very small percentage as well. So I think it's like maybe 5 or 6% of YouTubers are making anything from their channel. So it's very competitive, and it's most likely going to take years to get to this level. It took me 2 years to make my first dollar on YouTube, so definitely not an overnight success by any stretch of the imagination. And I wouldn't I wouldn't put much stock in the people that are basically promising you that you're going to be getting rich overnight from YouTube, because I would say there's a 99% chance that they're straight up lying to you. And it's going to require a lot of hard work over a long period of time. Keep in mind, there's some YouTubers, maybe they chose the right niche, like, let's say AI, for example. They're able to get monetized a lot faster just by creating quality content in a niche that is very, very hot and popular right now. So it's entirely going to depend on the niche that you choose, as well as how comfortable you are speaking in front of a camera. The tools that you're using to optimize SEO on your videos, and all these sorts of things that basically add up to success over time. I've got all my links down below, including a link to my YouTube Success Blueprint, which is available on Nas.io. And then I also have one on Gumroad.com as well. I think both of those are free, so you're welcome to check those out. And if you have any questions for me whatsoever, just post them down below in the comments, and I would be happy to answer any questions you have. And with that being said, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Peace from Thailand. Signing off.